Welcome back. Marcus Williams is here with Island Doctors, getting ready for a huge Senior Expo. It's going to be great. A lot of people are supposed to be coming.
Yes, there's on average about 5,000 seniors that attend each year. Island Doctors is we're prepared rather to engage all of them.
That's good. I hope you're prepared. So come on out, because there's a lot of things we're going to learn, right? It's not just for seniors, but what kind of things are they going to go over?
Well, we have a plethora of information. Primarily, what we want to do is kind of educate the community about heart disease and the dangers thereof. But during that expo, Island Doctors will be giving away a plethora of medical giveaways, such as water bottles, pedometers, which are good for measuring your steps and keeping active. And also, we're going to have a couple of...
Hold that up for us,
Okay.
the one with the steps, and show us how that works there.
Yeah, this is
so Freddie can get a steady shot of it on his camera. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pedometer. And a pedometer is used for counting your steps. And what it does is, after about 2,600 steps, you have walked a mile. Walking a mile is equivalent to burning about 150 calories.
Okay, so everybody that's coming out to the Senior Health Expo gets one of these to take home?
I'm not going to say everyone. Everyone will get some information, a series of information about health improvement, how to take control of your health again. But I will say the first 200 people that come out, because I do have 200 of these. And then
while supplies last.
While supplies last. So you have to come and get them while they're hot. But after that, we'll surprise people with a plethora of other things, such as the water bottle. And I got a couple of things that I won't mention, but you have to come and see me to get it.
All right. Now, this is at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. When is the event?
The event is actually today. Today. It is all day today and all day Thursday from 9 to 3 o'clock.
Okay. And what did you bring along with you? This is just some basic information, too, that you want seniors to know?
Well, yes. But this information, once again, is applicable to everybody. But at the Prime Osborne Center on tomorrow, Island Doctors will be giving the community, the Jacksonville community, an appetizer, so to speak, of one of our best wellness programs, which is Dr. Hinman's Triangle Diet.
Okay.
But not only that, we're going to be equipping patients and the community with healthy menu options as well.
Okay. So what do you find out when you talk to most of the seniors? Is it just a lack of information, that maybe they just don't realize the right kind of foods that they should be still eating at this point? That's
exactly correct. And even for me, from a community standpoint, you know, I was raised to eat certain foods. So you're only exposed to, you only know or familiar with what you're exposed to. So, you know, a lot of people don't know that starches can have a big impact on disease states such as diabetes, such as hypertension, and also cholesterol management. So what we want to do is kind of make a paradigm shift and allow people to kind of renew their minds about healthier options and healthier options to enable them to live healthier lives.
Yeah, I know you've come on before, and one of the things that you've spoken about is the fact that you have that 10-year plan, where it's a gradual plan, basically trying to get everybody healthy over the next decade. And that's one of the things Island Doctors is striving to do. You have a lot of clinics. You've got them pretty strategically around, everywhere from Lake City to St. Augustine and in between. But I think that's one of your mission goals, isn't it?
Yes. One of our missions, and our major mission, is to be impactful in all of the communities that we serve. We have currently 24 offices across Northeast Florida.
That's a lot.
And we're all over the First Coast.
Yep.
So there's nowhere that you can't go where you are watching this television show that you can't get to an Island Doctor's office.
And I know Regis has come on in the past and talked about, he's a character.
Yes.
When is he coming
is.
back? I got to have fun with him. He's a riot. But he talks about a different way of looking at things as people are aging. And it talks about, other than, you know, the typical Affordable Health Care Act and Medicare, there's other things out there, too, that people just aren't aware of.
Yes, and that's true, too. Again, we are only, we're limited by our exposure. And a lot of people don't know about these programs because they don't talk about them every day. But down at the Prime Osborne Center at the Senior Expo on today and tomorrow, you can get a plethora of information from, you know, partners from like Humana, Blue Cross Blue Shield, I think WellCare be there as well. So, yes, it's information out there, and there's programs available for everybody to be able to live healthy healthy lives.
I think that's very good information. And like you say, it's not really age specific because there's so much that's changing with healthcare, and the healthcare system is kind of not the best available, really, to be honest with you. So, and there's so many changes all the time that it is hard for people to keep up.
It is. It's hard for people to keep up, but with healthier living, we will all be able to help sustain our communities for the long haul.
And I guess what you're saying is it all begins learning the right information. So if you grew up in a home that was eating a lot of starch and things like that, that's all you know, and then you keep repeating that behavior. So what you're trying to do is kind of reset people's internal clocks and their mindset about what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly, exactly. And at Allen Doctors, it's never too late to improve your health.
All right.
That's what we believe.
Yeah, any final thoughts you'd like to add?
No, come and see us because not only are we going to be giving away health improvement-related giveaways, but we're also going to be drawing off for a Fitbit as well.
A Fitbit?
Each day, yeah.
And that's like at least $129 value. That's what you wear on the wrist?
Yes, it is. It is.
All right, listen, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You bet. Coming up next, it's more than just losing weight. It's really about getting healthy. We're going to explore 904thin.com, a Nutrimos program. Plus, the Jacksonville Sharks will be taking on the Portland Steel for some arena football. For more information, you can log on to the web address on your screen.